All right, so the question that I asked my students is, how can you design a natural disaster warning system for your neighbor who is hearing impaired? So the background they would have on this is that they would know the different types of current warning systems that are common. Most cities and towns use siren systems and things like that, or news. The news will show you if there's like a hurricane coming or something like that. But if you had a neighbor who was hearing impaired, they would not be able to hear that siren. And of course, if they watched the news, that would be usable for a hurricane or a blizzard, but it wouldn't work for something like a flash flood or a tornado. So this would be the plan. So it would be a sign that would go into their house, preferably in more than one room so they could see it. They would have blinking lights on there, maybe a few symbols for what type of natural disaster is common in their area. If they're on a coastline, maybe it's a tsunami. If they're in the Midwest, it could be a tornado. And these are the materials that you would need to create your sign. So this is me starting the creating process. I have my conductive tape here, the sketchbook that came with the kit. I have all the kit supplies right here, some tape, some scissors, and some cardboard. So my first plan was to use the cardboard because I thought it would be easier to use for stability purposes for creating this sign. So I added my conductive tape and I added my battery clip, but I was not successful with this sign. And I don't have a later picture. I realized that these are not facing the correct way. My LEDs are not. I did fix that later. And as you can see, I cut out right here because I tried to add a switch to it. I just could not get the cardboard to work. I spent about 2 hours trying to figure it out. So after that, I decided I would go with something that I knew would work, which is a template from the sketchbook. So I added my tape down onto the sketchbook and I attached that to a little sign right there. There's an LED light right there and a battery. This is also 3 switch contacts that are attached right here. So this is folded so that when you fold it shut and slide your hand across, you can cause the LED to blink. So this is a video of that working. So you can see it's flashing. You do need to slide in order to create it to flash or cause it to flash. So it's not ideal. So definitely some additional lights would improve the sign. A remote powered signal would definitely be ideal if you have that sign in your neighbor's house. If you didn't have a remote, you'd have to have a coil foil that's long enough to reach to your home in order to use that slide motion from your own home. And it would also be helpful to have one of those signs in each room. All right, thank you guys. You can find my design tool and my lesson plan both attached to my post. Thank you.